Hi guys, this is Brenda. Welcome back to my channel, Scrappy House Journals. It's been a fun little bit here. My first video was posted about the middle of January, and I've had quite a few likes and subscribers, and I just wanted to tell everybody thank you so much for doing that. It's been so much fun. If you have subscribed to my channel and you have a YouTube channel, I'm trying to go back and to subscribe to yours also. So if you would just leave me a little comment and let me know where you're from and if you've got a YouTube, and I'll be glad to subscribe to it. Wanted to show you guys this little thing I started just not too long ago. This is a special order. I had posted one similar to it, just some pictures on Facebook, and a lady saw it and liked the color blue, and so she wanted one. So I made her this cute little journal. Of course, the theme is mainly blue, and I like to feature these sweet little bluebirds right here. It's just so sweet. So let me just show you the front and the back right quick. The ties here are made from a vintage pillow case, and I just think it's just precious. And then of course we've got some vintage laces. This is more modern lace. This actually came from a dress that I got at the Goodwill down in Houston, and the whole dress was lace. Still had the tags on it. Original, well, the sale price was $189 on the dress, and I got it at the thrift store for $7.99. That's the way I roll. That's the way I like it. So there's some vintage stuff here, and then this is my little Hobby Lobby flowers that come off their trim they have, and they're just so sweet. And got this little trim at an estate sale not too long ago. It's a one signature journal, and I did the tie with just embroidery floss so it would match the journal, and I did it a 3-hole pamphlet stitch so it would and I did it to where it would come out the back. And then this is the back, and it's super sweet. It's got a little pocket here. The end of this dresser doily I cut off and used the end of it right here. It's got a little tag, and then if I don't forget, I'm going to show y'all this at the end. Super cute. Okay, so let's get rocking and rolling. See what we have in here. All right, there's like 13 pages in here, I believe. These were some printables I got offline, and I just love them. I got them because they're blue. And I did do some altering to these pages though. I did add the little bluebird, and I added this frame, which is another digital download, and I just love them so much. So I do alter some of these digital papers that I get just a little bit sometimes. So this was has a little bit of inspirational stuff in there. My original book did also, and the lady that's buying this said she wanted some inspirational things in her book also. So each of the major pages have the lace trim on them. Here's a little dresser doily that I cut off and put in here. It's so cute. And then these pages here, these are vintage pages. They're in a foreign language. I'm not sure what the language is, but I got these from Ana Margarita Alberghetti. I don't know if I said that right, but if you're on Facebook, you probably know who she is. She does a lot of stuff, and she offers a lot of bundles and things like that. And I did buy one of her bundles to support her little children's group that she has. And I just wanted to put those in there. Of course, this is some of my coffee dyed paper. This is done with the stencil. I believe it was from Walmart. And then here's my original ledger paper from 1891. And the lady that's buying this, her first name starts with a G, so I got the G page out. These were in alphabetical order, so all of these last names begin in G. Her first name begins in G, but I put the G ledger sheet in there. Okie dokie, look at this cute little girl. It's a little bonnet girl, and I just trimmed around her. She was originally a quilt piece, and I just added a little bit of lace here, a little bit of buttons here, and then I put a little teeny tiny key on her wrist, and then made her a little pocket and put it in the pocket. And then here's a little envelope, some little collaging on it, and then inside is an original vintage. I don't know the date on these. I don't know if it's vintage or antique, but these are the cigarette cards. So this is an original here, and then this is an original prescription. I have a lot of these, so most of my journals do have one of these prescription pieces in it, but I think they're cute. I like them. I'm hoping to go to the area flea market this weekend, see what they have. Maybe I can do y'all a little video if I get anything. And then here's a cute little page of this sweet little girl. It says, I love bluebirds. And she has a little envelope here. I did alter this envelope from my packet that I got, and I put these little birds on it. And then inside here it says, chin up, buttercup. And here's just a little journaling card in there. And here's just a pretty little page with some teapot and a teacup, and decorated with a doily and some lace and some flowers. Here's a little tag page right here that has several tags in it for journaling. A lot of them have a little positive note on the back of them. Not all of them, but some of them do. And this is, again, some of my coffee dyed paper. It's got the little sparkles in it from the coffee where it's set on the granite countertop, and it made it sparkle. So that's kind of pretty. Need to make some more. I think I'm running out of it. This page here is a vintage music sheet from, I think, 1937. I put just a little pocket on it, and inside the pocket is one of those Kodachrome transparency slides. And this says it's Dallas Fall 1953. I like it when people label their stuff. I wish I labeled my stuff, but I don't, not typically. Then this is just some pages out of a book that I made a little pocket, and just put some ephemera in here. Here's these. This is a printable that I bought with these beautiful birds on it. I printed it front to back. And then over here we've got a little pocket made out of a doily, some vintage trim. And then on my machine, I made some words and cut them out and stuck them around in here. Here's a little journal card. Here's a little pocket back here. I made this little button card and sewed on some buttons and put a little saying on it, don't worry, be happy. Then this flips open, and some more of the same paper out of the same book, these pictures that were in there. And then here's some more of the sweet little bluebirds. Printed it on both sides. And here we have just some journaling space, and we have a little hangy down thing here with some paper, some trim off of a doily, and this is an embroidered flower off of a pillowcase. Then this is some more of that same pillowcase that I used on the tie Just cut a little piece off and put it on the back of this. And down here we have a little book. You just open it up and has some journaling spots in here. Little tag back in the back, a little pocket right here. This flips open. This is just a piece of a magazine page from the 1940s, I believe. Let's see if I can open it. Good grief. My fingers aren't working. Which way does it go, George? There we go. So let's get it open here. So here we go. It's a big old advertisement piece of paper. W.L. Douglas Shoes for Men. Now is the time to enjoy Douglas comfort. Douglas good looks. And then on the back, 500. Pick of the minute rice. Fun stuff. I love this stuff. I got a whole stack of these magazine pages from the antique store the other day. Got a whole stack, 300 sheets for $10. I was very happy. Very happy. Alright, there's just a little thingamadilly up in the corner there. You like that word, thingamadilly? This is a cute little page with these sweet little bluebirds. Little journaling spot here. Says you are blessed. And then some little, these are teeny tiny little postcards that I put up there in the butterfly. And here's this gorgeous paper. I just love this blue paper. I didn't want to do too much to it because I just love this paper. And again, I put the frame and the birds on it. And here's a piece of that pillowcase with another embroidered word. But here's the surprise. You see this little cute guy? Looky here. Looky. Which way am I going, George? Which way am I going? You see that? It's a little bird in a little nest. It's so sweet. Wish you could see his face. It's turned the other way. And then in the next page, I like to do my own envelopes and decorate them and stuff. And I took a napkin and made a tag here from just a piece of cardstock and some coffee dyed paper. And then this was an envelope that I had made, and I wanted to put it in here somehow or the other. And I thought, well, I could use it for a belly band or something. So that's what I decided to do. This is an envelope that's been, it was already vintage. So I just put some gesso on it with a little credit card, let it dry, sprayed it with some coffee, let it dry, stamped it, let it dry. This here is gesso, I believe. I use either gesso or that lightweight spackling, one or the other, with my stencil. And if you do use gesso and it's sticky, which it does, it just leaves a residue for some reason. I just get some cornstarch and lightly sprinkle it and just rub it in, and that just kind of takes care of it. And then there's a belly band here that this little tag goes in. And then this also was an envelope that I made with the same process. You just put the little napkin on afterwards, and I use Mod Podge, but I use the one with the blue label, kind of a turquoisey label. It says it's for paper, and it's not as shiny, and it's not as sticky. And I really, really, really like that Mod Podge. So anyway, you open this little cute little envelope up, and I have another altered envelope inside, and it's super cute. And just open it up, and inside we've got another little journaling spot. So cute. Okay. Here we just have some, this came off of the song sheet, and just reinforce the edge of this. Here's just a little bird tuck spot. This is a vintage postcard right here. And then over here is my little stamp that says, "Look at the birds of the air, that they do not sow, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not worthy much more than they?" Matthew 6:26. So that's just actually a little tuck spot in there too. And then here's a fun little page. I used that lightweight spackling on this with the stencil. This is just some book pages, 2 or 3 sheets of book pages, because they were old. And I just glued them together, stitched around them, did a little bit of gesso on them, or yeah, I think it's gesso or acrylic paint. And then I just got my watercolor out and put some of the blue color on it with some of this vintage doily piece right here. Some little cuteness right there. This is just a short little page with some fun stuff on it. Oh, this is a this is a blueprint of a city, I believe. It's not a house blueprint or anything like that. It's actually marking out plats of land. And then I made a little dangle thing here with some crochet and a little round piece and a little charm. And here's the other side of that vintage songbook. And I put a piece of doily here and some of that pillowcase, a little Dollar Tree chipboard that says Inspire on it. And then this is my little Bluebird cards that I got from the thrift store. And I just put some writing paper on it for a little journaling spot. And then I did with a stencil and that lightweight spackling. Then I did do the Mod Podge over it to stabilize it, to make sure that it wouldn't come off. Plus, this paper is a French paper, and it's really old and fragile. So that's another reason I wanted to Mod Podge this whole page. And then again, I put the buyer's name right here with a little brad right there. And the brad came over to this side and holding on this card, which made a little tuck spot here. Here's a sweet little girl telling you it's going to be a great day. And she's got her bouquet of flowers, and she's so happy. And she's carrying a letter. This is a printable also, so they're super fun. I'll link all of those printables that I have. And I just love all these things. And this is a little paper doily back here that's been coffee sprayed. I didn't dip it in the coffee, I just sprayed it with coffee. And then this page is Dick and Jane. I've got an old Dick and Jane book. And of course we do love our Dick and Jane. And then when I was at the thrift store, I found a whole box of Dick and Jane cards. So I made a little tag out of one of the cards and just put the page to this, the written page up above it. Super cute. And then here's just a little altered paper clip I made with the G on it, with the lightweight spackling and some Mod Podge. And here's the back of the paper clip. And on the inside, I put a little pick-me-upper in there. This is the other side of that ledger paper. And it's just so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this is a telegram that is also a printable. And they're just gorgeous. There's like 4 to 6 in the kit. And then I just did some stenciling on the back. And here we go. We're getting to the end. This is the last of the last. Here's a cute little page. The rest of this doily that I used over here, I put over there with this sweet card with these bluebirds on it. It's just so sweet and so adorable. I just had to put that in there. And so that's the last page. I left this all kind of open just to enjoy this pretty paper. I love it. And then again, here's the back. So I wanted to show y'all this last little element that I put in here because it's so cute. You know, I have one of those big golden books, and it was a remake back in the 60s of some of the old stuff, but the book is big, the pages are big, and I hate putting them in a journal because you're cutting off the page, or you have to alter the page and fold the page and all that kind of stuff. Well, I still had to fold the page, but I made this little thing, and it's just so cute, and I thought maybe the page would last if we just kept it safe in here. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But anyway, it's so cute. You open her up, and here's the little girl with the little bluebird. And it's just so cute, and it opens and closes like this. And this bottom piece right here is only attached down here, which will give this part of the paper room to slide up and down. I've washi taped all of these folds to try to make it last, but I just wanted to use her in here so badly, and so this is what I came up with as a little extra for this sweet journal. So I hope the purchaser loves her. I can't wait to send it to her. It'll still be a few days before it gets in the mail because I'm going to be going out of town to my sister's, and I'm going to show it off a little bit because my sister hasn't seen anything that I do yet in person. She's seen my YouTube, but that's about it. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for stopping in again. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all your comments that I've seen on YouTube. I think I've replied to everybody. I hope I have. And again, please share and like my page. And I'm trying to do the same thing with everybody that comments on mine. If you have a YouTube channel, I'm trying to go back and subscribe to your page too, so that you will get more subscribers. So happy crafting, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.